thought your record was the greatest, but you lied, dog. Told me they consider you a god, yeah, well, I don't. Say you never live until you find something to die for. Woo! Yeah, and then it's so true. Forget the haters, remember people you're close to. Now I'm doing things they told me I ain't supposed to. They treat me like a player, that's funny, I'm here to coach you. Go back to the bench, now where you belong. Say that you've been practicing, well maybe you should do it more. Say that you the boss, yeah, well who did you employ? All these sucky rappers, I don't listen to them, so annoyed. I'm on 100. Yeah, I said I'm on 100 right now, hey. We on 100. Yeah, I said we on 100 right now, hey. I'm on 100. Yeah, we on 100 right now. Different city, different time zones. You had me open up for your tour. I leave it looking like it's my show. The car, yeah, and what you know about selling merchandise right out your house? I got 40 boxes in my living room on the couch. Yeah, me and my girl about to ship them out. Oh Lord, yeah, I thought I told them last record. I'm out here grinding on a mad level. Always on 100, they don't understand the mad hustle. Nah, but that's what happens when the fans love you, I know. Yeah, I ain't the norm, but I like it though. About to move the family out to Nashville. I'm sleeping on the floor, got no curtains in the bedroom. Hang up the sheets, yeah, that's the way that I roll. Yeah, they think the money about to change me. That type of talking got me angry, yeah. A lot of people trying to play me. Me and the fan base looking like the A-team. How you telling people that we family? Hold up. Yeah, well, you ain't even mad at me. That's the type of thing that made us sad me. Yeah, that's the type of thing that may have sad me. I'm on 100. Yeah, I said I'm on 100 right now, hey. We on 100. Yeah, I said we on 100 right now, hey. I'm on 100. Yeah, I said I'm on 100 right now, hey. We on 100. Yeah, I said we on 100 right now, hey. I'm on 100. Yeah, I said I'm
Let me give him a friendly reminder. Y'all already know the guy gotta talk every single time I come
in. It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Ronda Rousey and Alexis Davis. Well, it sounds trite, but they say sometimes the best offense can be a good defense, and the cliche certainly applies here. She can stick and move with the best of them, and she's not afraid to hang in the pocket because she can do so without taking significant damage. She has frustrated some truly high-level opponents with her ability to stick and move and get her head off the center line.
This girl has outstanding speed and footwork. Very difficult to catch, very elusive, and very good at closing the distance and landing her own strikes. She is absolutely terrifying on the feet because of this.
All right, so here she is back making the walk here tonight. Her takedowns certainly are the best in this division. So explosive. Her technique is just outstanding. And Joe, there's no telegraph. Even when the opponent has prepared and seemingly feels like they know what's coming, she will shoot from far out, still get in on those legs, and still get you exactly where you don't want to be, fighting off of your back. And
this girl has amazing cardio. Assets. She keeps a very fast pace, and you can start to wilt in the...
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. The American is 32. The Canadian is 37. The rest of the numbers are effectively identical. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Ready to fight? Ready.
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. No better place to be on fight night. We are underway here at the T-Mobile Arena. All right, here she is, ready to go for round one, and now undeniably she is under the brightest spotlight of her UFC career. Why? Check out the footage of her last fight. Vicious win by submission, that to extend her winning streak and set up this high-profile opportunity tonight. She is one of the best submission practitioners in this division, and she will be looking to prove as much in another big spot here tonight. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Into the full guard.
Well, Joe, it really isn't.
She's trying to establish the triangle position. It looks like the submission's locked. Throw that leg down. This could be it. It's getting tighter. That's it. That's it. Great job. Didn't waste any time. Took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, that was lightning fast, Joe Rogan. We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
We gotta get it. They hated Esco.
All right, just about.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are underway here at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, the round one clock is ticking. Good to have you with us as we get underway here, and good to have this fighter back in the octagon after what she did her last time out. A win by submission, setting up this high-profile opportunity here tonight. Perhaps she can even realize a title shot by the end of the year. That remains to be seen. First order for her is taking care of business tonight.
Mount! Full mount!
All right, so here we go. Round one is underway, and you know...
She's attacking that arm. She got her arm out.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
It appears she's trying to attempt a submission. Yes, she is. And her arm is free. Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount.
Man, she is in constant pursuit of these submissions.
Her arm's out of the submission. She's looking to set up an arm bar. She got her arm out.
Connects with the punch there.
In half guard now.
Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. Now, it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area.
Very good job of timing these punches.
Davis gets caught with that punch. Catches
Big left hook. This could be it right here.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Guillotine attempt. Team here looks fairly close. Look at that. That is high-level ground game there.
Getting tighter.
That's it.
And there it is.
Got caught in the choke, didn't want to tap, and went to sleep.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect execution tonight. And when you talk to a lot of fighters, to a man, to a woman, they would rather go to sleep than tap out. And that's exactly how it played out here tonight. She just couldn't deal with the high-level technique of her opponent on the ground. And ultimately, she chose to pass out as opposed to tap out. You admire the toughness, but this is a tough result for her to digest here tonight.
And as we can see from this other angle, she doesn't even get a chance to tap before she's out. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a guillotine choke, Rowdy Ronda Rousey!
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. She has certainly set herself up for a high-profile opponent now moving forward.
Darling, I see that you're dangerous. Got a lot of dues for a place in. I stay true to the statements. We should go wild and enjoy the acquaintance. Wanna give you the keys to the cars that I don't have when I build you a Ford. Take any charge that they give you in court. Do anything just to feel the law. Jesus, they charge. She got a bump that defies all laws. I can reach within 18 yards. Type of candy that don't dissolve. Jesus, take charge. All her contacts filled with stars. I'ma take her to this club, but she got danger to us all. Danger, we going out. Me and you, just a party or two right now. Danger, we going out. Me and you gonna make this spot shut down.
See you with a tender spender. Tell me what you want with a bot. Looking like a sip of a lot of mama keep it like I hit it up. I'm lava. Danger, the hips of a stranger. See you through your gonna make you rearrange. Put you on it, then and you about to pay for this behavior. I heard Lito, mommy's he say Jesucristo, she a freak, yo. Let it rub my while I stroke his ego. Dice ay que rico, then I bounce finito.
Danger, we going out. Me and you, just a party or two right now. Danger, we going out. Me and you gonna make this spot shut down. Yeah, often impressed with women who engage in essence. Her vibe is so relentless, I give it not back cause I got the message. Now we slowly dancing, whisper in the ear, why you so enchanting? Grabs me by the waist and replies, I'm attracted to cool and handsome. We step out the bar, so we may start taking off. We just sit and talk for over 3 hours like the place is ours. My place or yours is what she says, like, you sure? I never got your name, but she interrupts and says, my name is Danger.
like a straight jacket, bitch, I might go crazy. Tuck your scary ass in bed, I'd like to sing to you a little ghetto lullaby. Grab your gun, light up a pillar, put a middle finger in the sky. Two in a black Toyota with a that's loaded and I can't control them. Ready for a game of Texas Hold'em, meaning they ain't no joker and they might poke you for that white Sammy Sosa. Catch you lacking on your granny sofa. Home alone and he about to roll up. He don't know we about to roll up. All for revenge and I'm down for some ignorance. Run up in his crib, lay down all the witnesses. Been to take a ride and we packing this a business trip. Me with the cannon in my hand, can you picture this? How am I playing in the past? Behind my face in this mask, foot to the gas, buck on the dash. I might spaz on your goof ass, don't make me blast. Shit come off safe if you don't open the safe. Toting an 8, open the door, open his face with this bass. Blood on the carpet, no conscience. Beat it like an 808, so heartless. Ran out the back door of the apartment, stashed the bloody gloves in the garbage. These nightmares turn us into monsters. Memories on 47th Street haunt us. Go round, get smoked. Down for some ignorance. Down for some ignorance. Down for some ignorance. Down for some ignorance. Get on your head. Wanna see you bleeding. They just took it. They gon' make it even. They know where you live. They gon' catch you while you leaving. Is there a face in the staircase, bitch? I might be tweaking. Listen to the voices in my head. Welcome to my reality. Ever since you did that home invasion, cause the universe can feel your energy. Mentally ill, got to feel. All these pills ain't been a drill. No order, but it's been a drill. Let me show you how the jungle feel. Lions, tigers, bears, trying to dodge the feds. If the National Guard was actually hard, they wouldn't be scared. And these kids grew up with no moms and no dads. Blew up with these rhymes and notepads. Even if they did, they dope heads. On a one-way street to nowhere. Everything to prove with nothing to lose. You fools of Fox News couldn't walk a block in our shoes. They'll lay you down. Down for some ignorance. Down for some ignorance. Down for some ignorance. Some ignorance.
To be acting gracious, handle my business, leave no traces. Underestimate the boy, I leave you headless, necklace as a fashion statement. Sweat pouring, let it mix with the gasoline. I say the spark was a fair warning. Look to the other side of the world, I can really go in.
It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Ronda Rousey and Juliana Pena. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a meaner, nastier bantamweight on the roster than the Venezuelan vixen, Juliana Pena. She has relocated from her home state of Washington to Chicago, and the results have really dovetailed with the relocation. Pena on an absolute tear before running into Valentina Shevchenko in a main event in 2017. You gotta think before her career is said and done, Pena will be strapped with that UFC gold.
This girl is one of the best in the business at holding fighters down, controlling them from the top position, and beating them up. She's so good at holding position and keeping fighters where she wants them to be.
Well, for a long time, she has been one of the best 135-pounders in the world, and now tonight, her biggest opportunity to date to prove it. Title eliminator. She wins tonight. She has been guaranteed a shot at the UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship. Division relatively wide open. She doesn't believe that way. She feels like she is the best, and there is a long line between her and the rest tonight. Her opportunity to prove it in front of her biggest audience to date.
This girl has ridiculous stamina. The ability to push a pace that her opponent can't keep up with is one of her strongest assets. Her cardio.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Both fighters are 32. Rousey is 1 inch taller. Pena will have a 1 inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight.
You ready? You ready?
Well, this is a venue as long on MMA history as any in the world. The Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Good to have you with us for a night of live UFC action. All right, so here we go, early round one with her winning streak in tow. She has now arrived at her first title eliminator. She has never competed in a #1 contender fight in the UFC. She has worked hard to get here, and now the focus, don't throw it all away. If she can win this fight tonight, she has been guaranteed a shot at the UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship. So she understands there's pressure on her tonight. She likes the pressure. Some fighters don't. She certainly does. We'll see if she can get off to a good start. Nice punch by Rousey.
Oh, excellent exchange there.
All right, just about ready to go with her popularity and fame at an all-time high. Let's see if she can follow it up with a big performance. She's on the main card. No more prelims. She deserves to be there. Joe, I know you're not the biggest local radio guy in the world, but you couldn't drive around this town without hearing from this fighter here during fight week. So let's see, with all of that pressure, all of that attention, if she can put that on the back burner and come through with another signature performance here tonight.
She's in full mount again. Big elbow. Oh, this might be the end.
Big body shot. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
She's now back in full mount. Looks like she's got an arm lock here. It looks like she's got that arm bar locked in tight. Look at this, though. Oh, this is not good at all. And she got her arm out. Wow, I thought she was going to have to tap. In full guard. Moving into half guard. Excellent movement here on the ground. She moves into full mount.
Now trying to trap an arm.
She's got that arm bar locked up. Throw the leg over the face. Break the grip. Outstanding. Round's about to end, sunk in that submission and got the victory.
Well, you're right, Joe. You could tell she was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but she didn't want to force it. Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You gotta be possessed with the dream. The dream.
Yeah. Any weapon formed against us shall not prosper. Young started with oozing noodles, now we eating lobster. As I walk through the valley with my ladder and flex, I'm the realest in it, I just happened to rap. When they all thought we was finished, they was laughing at that. So I went and bought me a dawn and flipped the head to the back. New drag, new whips on the way now. That's your bitch on the way now. Mama told me if you fall, never stay down. Stand up, I can never lay down. Wins and the losses, it come with being bosses. Shoot up in his head if he crosses. Take that shit to trial at the Fed making offers. $500,000, Louis said we looking awesome. Swat that patty for them cups, take them off us. Little bitch, call me little fish. Shot it, tell my lights out, it's still lit. Streets cutting and they say they want some real shit. Young boy looking like he hit a real lick. I got too many foreigns, man, this shit getting boring. $500,000 last week, you would've thought I was torn. Try to count me out, I guess they thought I was normal. They ain't know I was different. I like Lil be my witness, cause we're not them dishes in my grandmama kitchen. Get a pigeon through the vision, break it down on my day opinions. Why would I listen? They ain't see the vision when I had a foreign image. They know I ain't see them bitches, so I'ma ball on them. Met the city, let it fall on them. And now my stay down with me. No, I'll be there if they call on me. Yeah, my bad family, he made it home in a week. Even my mama know how I'm rocking, I go on them streets. Got 40, keep it on me, we rollin' 32 deep. Bulletproof, everything, just let me know if it's beat. We bring the wall, I just wanna shine like my rollers. Put in all this time that they help. Made it to a 9 that we lit. Dropping 62 like we go, we out. Pushing the foreign straight through the trenches. Top of the food chain of the commission. We working without permission. Never was personal, we were business. Settle down, let it settle down. Couldn't tell me shit when I was broke, they gon' tell me now. I'm running rounds, I would've drawn that hold 100 rounds. If it was filled up, then it's now. Never change on my road dogs. But that came, been them things like we old dog. Walk up in the dealer and I pull that rose off. These said I wouldn't make it like I told y'all. Ah!
A bricklayer. I lay before a bricklayer. I do. Took a trip, now we taking sprints. I wasn't made the job. I'm on ships, rolling cause a grip. Almost major now. Stop, boy. I got hot rods. It could get gangster now. Bang, blow your brains out. See what you thinking about. By associates, I've been scarred. Fought and lost, went to war. Drop me off around the corner. Just let it run, lead a car. Get up the road and turn. This what I thought. From Bossier City, took your little grocery and you ain't bought. They love the way I talk. My swag, I'm not regular. The fans go.
Fighters fight for many different reasons. Some do it for the fame, others do it for the money. Eventually, all of that fades away. Yet going down in the history books as a UFC champion is something no one can ever take. It's proof that for a moment in time, out of all the fighters in your weight class, you were the best in the world. It's the culmination of all your hard work, the fulfillment of a dream. Tonight is your chance to take that gold belt and hear Bruce Buffer say, "And new." That kind of glory lasts forever.
It's a women's bantamweight title fight between Valentina Shevchenko and Ronda Rousey. So here she is making the walk to the octagon for her first UFC championship fight. She has certainly taken out a who's who of bantamweight contenders, and now the final woman in line is the incumbent bantamweight champion of the world. A lot of people, Joe, believe her style matches up well with the champion. Your thoughts on what she brings to the table here?
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
So here she is, the undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. How about the confidence as she makes the walk here tonight? She wants to get in there, take care of business, and go eat some buffalo wings in the back. She's been the best 135er in the world now for some time. Another title defense, what's in front of her. She doesn't try to make the moment too big. And even though the challenger has a lot of momentum here tonight, she knows she's the hunted for a reason and is looking to prove that she is still the best in the world at 135.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely according to plan. She is focused, she is in great shape, motivated, and determined to step in here and put on a championship level performance and retain her title.
All right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. Rousey is 32, Shevchenko is 34. Rousey will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Eve Loving.
You ready? You ready?
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be. Well, you can feel the tension in the building. Here we go, early round 1 of this UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. For the champion, the focus keeping the belt. For the #1 contender, not letting this opportunity slip through the cracks. This is her first title fight. She has bided her time, waited a long time for this Bantamweight Championship opportunity. She has emphasized a fast start. We'll see how she chooses to attack here. Rock'em sock'em out of the chute here. All right, first round is underway, and her opponent has got to be mindful of the different kicks in her arsenal, Joe. She'll attack the legs, she'll go to the body. Head kicks part of her arsenal as well. Let's see if the defense has anything for her here in the early going.
Mixes it up.
Rousey's shot is blocked. Well, Joe, we thought she would work hard to attack that lead leg, and she is not wasting any time at all. The leg kick lands, and nothing in terms of a check there from the defense. Just over 3 minutes to go round 1. Shevchenko gets caught with that punch.
And full back.
Cranks the neck now. We'll see if she can get under the chin and finish off the rear naked choke.
Very nicely done.
Man, she is in constant pursuit of these submissions. Nicely done. Just over 2 minutes to go. Back to the feet now. Kick to the body by Shevchenko.
Excellent feint with the kick.
Rousey gets caught by the inside leg kick. Well, there's the head kick and it lands. She has shown a vulnerability to it by leaning in, and that time it looked as if she almost moved right into her opponent's kicking range. Certainly something that bears watching here moving forward in this fight. Rousey, oh!
This could be it right here. Body kick, look at that.
Big knee to the body.
And she's down. Nice. Oh, what a leg kick.
Now they're both throwing with power.
Head kick. Trying to get a single.
Takedown attempt late in the round, and she gets it.
Beautifully executed sweep. Now she's in full guard.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
Keep doing what you're doing. Stick to the striking. Stick to the game plan. You're hurting her to the...
And here's a nice shot, lands. What a great round. This fight is really shaping up.
All right, second round underway. Oh, beautifully placed and timed kick there by Valentina Shevchenko.
That one hurt. Knee to the body by the champ.
She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect.
Look at the feint with that punch.
Goes for a single. Switching stances here. Whoa!
This could be it.
Lands a good combination. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Right hand on point.
She establishes full mount. Good shot to the head. She moves to back control.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Shevchenko.
She's moved into side control. Excellent movement here on the ground. She's working from half guard. She's now back in full mount.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Rousey.
That's it. She's out.
Do you believe it?
Wow. What a knockout. Ruthless ground and pound for the victory.
Yes, Joe, just outstanding ground and pound for her to finish her opponent tonight. She was throwing one big shot after the next, not just looking to score, but actually looking to end the fight.
And here's the end of the fight. Let's see that again from another angle. Look at this.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Ronda Rousey.
All right, so congratulations are in order to the new UFC champion. And what is it going to take to dethrone this new champion? She was absolutely on point here tonight. Big title opportunity. She took full advantage. Can't wait to see how her championship reign plays out.
Right hand doing work. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, right hand, right hand. Left be working in the right, coming right back. Yeah, I left to get it right, now I'm right back.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and it's time for your UFC Minute. The MMA world is buzzing about that incredible performance this past weekend in the main event. Last weekend at Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, it was a night to remember for the mixed martial artist whose story has captured the imagination of fans around the globe as she fought the fight of her life when it mattered the most. When the dust settled, Bruce Buffer said, and knew. And she was crowned UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World thanks to a memorable performance. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
We lashing out at you. You think you bout it, we bout it too. Only difference is my cloud is too massive. We active when actors give malice to anybody we close to. I'll approach you with a whoop wop that so true. Already be so much we go through. Now we gotta do in the Mozu. This is tribal, it's rival. In the mouth with a right blow, then he get this pyro. Young punk better lie low somewhere, probably up in Cairo with a psycho. When I go with the quickness, you so full of business, you trip living on tricks, but a B-boy make him wanna shit bricks. This is everything out your lips is fictitious. Here, messes made me mad as Mozzie. Man, the motive must been made him. Miller maximize a mess, but I'm running a Malcolm X and a martyr man whose mama's Marty. Better be cool, I'ma lead you to the B-fools that'll greet you with a block, I'll leave you. When I come enough, I talk a fecal, I'm a grown man.
Second this with no shame. Really wanna have no brain, step foot on my domain. No games. All of my children are grown and I'm feeling they love me, but don't really like me. I'm ill and I'm no longer locked in the marriage. I'm careless, so anyone of my loved ones, your folk, I'll inherit. This is my cutie. Beginning sorty, I tried that. Now my people get on my lap. Talk is so cheap and when it don't end with a grieving, I'm ready for the battle. Bring it on this evening. Coming at me wrong is bad juju. You better not make me you. So you best better go run tell your crew do something new, and it better be hot butter getting and dogo. Don't make me fight y'all. The fully gon' bite y'all. Ears ringing like 60 gum night ball. Yeah, like Lysol. You know when I let night fall. Light y'all.
This be the entry of this be, but none of pyramids, chicks beepers. I be hella open, time a pyramid is geezer. Dip please cause I'm cool. Did you get me? Tell him you move. Better quit beefing and this. And them then I dip, I shoot you. On the head of Kobe, I go cool or poo like a shit fevers. I don't wanna take a tip, neither the MCs, I'm a grim reaper. So anybody coming every trip like you're in a war with 10 visas. But I really get to pulling everybody call like I had a chip reader. This is ISO, psycho, this chick in this game like a kickflip, primo. They don't wanna see me walking with Tech 9, no, yeah, I know. Could imagine what you wanna think of Tech sign, ISO. Getting big like Bruce, me, I job boo-foo. Hit it hella hard, he'll have more clips than been Hulu. Who knew me and Tech get the shoving up shit like couscous. If you think it's what is well up your opinion, then show it to you. Cause coming at me wrong is bad juju. You better not make me you. So you best better go run tell your crew do something new, and it better be hot butter getting and dogo. Don't make me fight y'all. The fully gon' bite y'all. Ears ringing like 60 gum night ball. Yeah, like Lysol. You know when I let night fall. Light y'all.
This could be federal. Take me for you several.
Don't do it, Tech.
I'm on a pedestal. Should I come down and just let it go?
Just let it go.
This could be federal. Take me for you several.
Don't do it, Tech.
I'm on a pedestal. Should I come down and just let it go?
Don't make me fight y'all. 60 gun night ball. Yeah, like Lysol. Nightfall, Lysol.
It's a women's bantamweight title fight between Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes. All right, here's the #1 women's bantamweight contender. She believes for a while she's been the best at 135 pounds. She's making the walk tonight, staring down the champion. Confidence, not an issue. Fear, not a factor. We'll see if this talented #1 contender can shed that label and leave with a new one as the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
Well, the stakes can't get higher than this. It is the Women's Bantamweight Championship fight here. Sold-out crowd, and all eyes, of course, are on the champion. She won the belt to become the new champion. Now her first title defense. Now the question beckons. Is she good enough to hold on to this belt and take on all comers and take on #1 contender types one after the next? First title defense here and now. We'll see how it goes for the #1 135-pound woman in the world.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely according to plan. She is focused, she is in great shape, motivated, and determined to step in here and put on a championship-level performance and retain her title.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. Rousey is 33, Nunes is 35. The rest of the numbers are nearly identical. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Saitama Super Arena in Tokyo, Japan. It's time! Hard round to the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first. Fight!
You ready? You ready? All right, here we go with this championship fight. Will we crown a new UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion tonight? Let's find out. All right, here we go with this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. Round 1 of a possible 5 is underway. The champion trying to defend the title for the first time. She took the belt away earlier this year, and now her focus on being the longest reigning Bantamweight champion in UFC history. We saw recently this belt change hands quite a bit. She says, now that I have it, I'm not giving it up. We'll see if she can get off to a good start tonight. And she's doubling up on the jab there. All right, here we go. First round is underway. You know about her jiu-jitsu game. She is a submission specialist, so you don't want to hang out on the feet here for too long. She's got to go for the early takedown. Let's see how quickly she tries to change up this one and get this fight down to the canvas.
Nice shot.
Nunes gets tagged again. Blocked the strike there and then counters with a leg kick. Nice job by Rousey. Lands a punch. She is off to an excellent start here tonight. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area. Oh, big kick lands flush.
Oh, head kick.
And now starting to snap off that jab. Very nice leg kick there by Ronda Rousey.
Wow, what a back and forth exchange. Just missed with the huge kick. Oh, man, with that right leg kick.
Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by Rousey. Able to check the high kick.
Hard leg kick.
Visibly limping here. Oh, nice jab to the head there. Oh!
This could be it. deeper. Any second now. Outstanding. Round's about to end, sunk in that submission, and got the victory.
Well, you're right, Joe. You could tell she was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but she didn't want to force it. She stayed patient, allowed her setup to do its work, and then let the submission materialize almost organically. So the desired result turned in by this fighter here tonight, and she has certainly set herself up for a massive opportunity now moving forward.
And as we can see from this other angle, she doesn't even get a chance to tap before she's out. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 26 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
So after an emphatic submission win here tonight, she remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, and this arguably is her most dominant performance here tonight. A lot of people thought this was a qualified, credentialed #1 contender, and she was, but she proved no match for the champion here tonight, and the celebration is on. Hard to blame them after this result here tonight. Congratulations to the and still UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world.
Rolling deep to your vicinity. I just had an epiphany. I don't know what it did to me, but I'm hoping the devil doesn't get into me. Still in these tubes. And it's spinning me off the chain with a brand new delivery. Try to get in my way, the feeling the rage, to sit in my brain, and then I blast you to smithereens. Please, I'll be damned if I'm thrown on the back burner. Maniac purge in a rap server, the cat burner. Committed mass murder. That's word of the G.O.D. The game from the P.O.D. Begging they plead on knees. I'll be no peace. The D.O.G. I feed on beats. Wanna die, they can lean on me. Don't deal with us. You pee, I done built it up. You wishing you was on the field with us. I'm the ill, no deal. Look at me grill with me, then I will erupt. Still, we must remain calm. Nate Palm in my dang palm. I'm a dark villain like Lace Vaughn, an Akon with a cape on. It ain't fun, you can't run. This is a horror flick your life is based on. I ain't gonna say that I'm running shit. That's the shit every rapper saying. Think about just going and look at the bank account. I just don't have enough patience to take it out. Just hate now. I don't suffer from no paper drought. Always win is my favorite route. My whole life I just lay it out. Being around me's a blessing, so boy you should take a bow. Look, I'm about to make this bitch jump. Watch me. Take a look, take a look. Watch me. I'm shut shit down. Watch me. I'm about to make this bitch jump. Watch me. Check me out, check me out. Watch me. Bitch, I'm kicking through the door. Let's go. 818, HOP, bet on me. You gon' see, ain't no thing but I'm on. Bitch, I'm kicking through the door. Yeah, 818, HOP, bet on me. Prodigy, when I hit the track, bitch, I'm gone. I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. Coming up, said he can't go far. I cut through like a relay go-kart. I give it to you like a B-Day postcard. Killing shit with my DJ Romar. You know you made it when they claim you overrated. Flow was slang, cultivated way back in the golden ages. Now I got hoes from here to Copenhagen like, man, you don't even know where that's at. Back, cause I'm a class actor, Mad Max. I'm mental hazmat, looking for a jackass to spaz at. I'm turning you to my lab rats. Hashtag you man. And I don't piece with a nut and a bow screwed in. Don't care what code you in. I'm A-wall like a Deep Trump's new plan. I be giving you some more action, more thrashing, no fashion, hope, don't flashing. Hitting you harder than a collision with a semi. The windshield busting and you don't pass it. I'm the maniac, yo addict, nomadic, toe tagging. Oh, that's my dick, you should at it. I don't really give a fuck about your feelings. You can cry me a river, cause I'm a dog and you know that shit. Clearly there's a devil on my shoulder with an angel, but they don't go back and forth. We are all in agreement in knowing just what I am rapping for. Just horse, give me asking, Lord. That's all I'm asking, Lord. I can fit the women inside of my black Accord. If we can speed through the night, let's a crash, of course. I may need to see a psychiatric board, so let's go. I'm about to make this bitch jump. Watch me. Take a look, take a look. Watch me. I'm shut shit down. Watch me. I'm about to make this bitch jump. Watch me. Check me out, check me out. Watch me. Bitch, I'm kicking through the door. Let's go. 818, HOP, bet on me. You gon' see, ain't no thing but I'm on. Bitch, I'm kicking through the door. Yeah, 818, HOP, bet on me. Prodigy, when I hit the track, bitch, I'm gone. I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. Yeah. Better tell these hoes I'm kicking through the door.
came to do damage, not hurt anybody. In the same club that used to turf everybody. I put in 25 hours outworked everybody. Turned down big money, I know my worth, I'm not anybody, don't let them hold you down. I'm from the bottom, that's where they hold you down. Sink or swim, don't you drown. I'm with my circle, let's go do rounds. Do what you wanna, I do what I wanna, I know you are who you really are when you're alone. But I stay so solid with the bros, hypered up, whoa. Turn up the baseline, I don't ever watch no face even when I'm on FaceTime. Give me more time, all I wanna see is tears of joy, that's a war cry. We all die, but when you're living like me, they'll want your life. Seek and you'll find, can't run or hide, cause time isn't on your side. Powers. Powers. Better believe in the powers. Black cloud powers. I came to move savage, not hurt anybody. Even though I had nobody when I weren't anybody. Find me in VIP where they can't search anybody. Might spend big money, I know my worth, I'm not anybody. Nah, I ain't never been a star, never been discharged up, never been in charge. If I take off, don't take it as a part. Listening to God's son made Nas. I could see the light, they were taking it with dark. Homes where the heart is, it was baking in my yard. And now I'm young fire, I need a mosh pit, not quiet, getting high, and all I'm taking is a chance. You don't dance in the doorway, you step through to euphoria. And we all die, but when you're living like me, they'll want your life. Seek and you'll find, can't run or hide, cause time isn't on your side. Powers. Powers. Better believe in the powers. Blood clot powers. 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 Better believe in the powers. Powers.
This high ain't meant for everybody. It's insane. Insane. I'm blown out my brain. You gon' have a hard time trying to stop me. I'm cocky. The word probably is not in my vocabulary. Neither is sorry. So better worry. Not a killer, but you try me and I'll see the jury. You bore me. These rap so annoying. If you rapping all day when you selling dope, then another fraud ass studio dope man who be spitting, but don't ever go there. I know a couple about it, man, that shit is so rare. You drop a mixtape every summer, still don't get, man. This high ain't meant for everybody. It's insane. Insane. I'm blown out my brain.
It's a women's bantamweight championship fight between Ronda Rousey and Alpha Cat Zingano. Well, this is a belt that has changed hands quite a bit, and this #1 bantamweight contender believes it will again here tonight as she makes the walk for this title fight. She believes this title shot should have come earlier. She's not caught up in all that now, hasn't been during fight week. She's focused on the champion, and you see her staring her down right now. Crowd going crazy. She believes she is the best bantamweight in the world and believes in a matter of moments here, she will be the new champion.
Cat Zingano has determination, heart, will, and some devastating knees and elbows to go along with it. Her striking is amongst the best in the world at 135 pounds.
Well, Well, this belt has changed hands quite a bit, but not since it's been held down by this young woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. She has really set the standard for excellence at 135 pounds. Tonight, though, facing a #1 contender that comes in with a lot of momentum. So if she can defend the belt yet again here tonight, it would really go a long way in stamping her legacy as one of the greatest bantamweight fighters and champions of all time.
The champion is making her way to the cage right now. Her preparation for this title bout has been absolutely according to...
All right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. Rousey is 33. Zingano is 41. Rousey is 1 inch taller. Same numbers on reach. Let's get it started. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Bergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 30 wins, 11 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado. You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. UFC Women's Bantamweight title is on the line. All right, so here we go with round 1 of this UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. This is the fight the fans really wanted to see. The consensus top 2 135ers in the world. The champion doesn't necessarily see it that way. She believes she is a level up. She has defended the title in the past. That is a great source of confidence for her as she tries to remain the hunted here at 135 pounds.
Nice sweep.
All right, first round is underway. Let's see how long it takes her to find her range.
She's attempting a submission here. That choke is locked up. That choke is deep. That was a deep choke, and she got out. She's in half guard now. And now she's got full mount.
Consistently finding a home for that left punch.
Tried to move from half guard into side control, denied.
3 minutes to go. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. Excellent posture.
Big punch from the top.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Full guard here.
Just over 2 minutes, round 1.
Back up. That one hurt.
Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe. Right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area. Going for the single leg now. Taken down here by Zingano.
Full guard now. Beautiful scramble.
Oh, nice straight left there.
Keep the pressure on.
Pretty strong leg kick there, Joe, by Rousey.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful right hand by the champion. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. She moves to half guard.
Oh, the right hand is there for her. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Zingano.
She's moved into side control.
Round two next.
Relax a little bit. You're starting to take a lot of damage to that eye. I need you to circle away from that side. You have to be careful now. Be cautious.
Here we get a look at some of the action from that round. There's a nice leg kick. Big round.
Brittany Palmer is in the building.
You ready? You ready?
All right, second round underway.
Oh! This could be it right here. Oh! What a leg kick. Vicious combinations. Nice head kick.
Well, a lot of power on the other side, so wisely Zingano's lower jaw does not look good. I'm not sure it could be any more swollen. She continues to fight through it. Let's see how far she can go.
Excellent movement here on the ground. She establishes full mount. That's a good shot from the bottom. Postures up. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. She's now back in full mount.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Zingano.
Now she's in half guard. Excellent posture here.
Oh, that punch will count. Landed flush.
Oh, that'll do it! Tremendous TKO. Great stoppage by the referee.
Yeah, Joe, an outstanding flurry at the end of this fight. It was the one big strike she landed that started it all. She got the knockdown and then seized the opportunity. She jumped in and ultimately forced the referee stoppage. So defensively, certainly for that fighter, she left a little bit to be desired with her performance. But again, all credit to the offense here. Got the knockdown and made sure to follow it up.
And here's where the ref called it.
Well, there she is in full celebration mode now after the TKO victory here tonight, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. And I'm not sure there's any 135er in the world right now that can beat this woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Well, this might have been the best performance of her career. She was on her game tonight as she successfully defends her UFC Women's Bantamweight title, getting the TKO against the consensus #2 fighter in the world. So a lot of people thought this fight was close on paper. Didn't necessarily play out that way here on Fight Night. And as such, the champion and her team are celebrating in the corner. She remains the hunted at 135 pounds.
No limit, I'm a soldier. Ay, always, yeah, I'm never. It's for 3 days in a row, yo bitch coming over. Told that bitch to kick rock, she act like it's a boulder. Ay, Rory, shopping, that mean copping, always popping, hella popping. She's a popper, homie, hopping, ain't no stopping. Album dropping, got the city on fire. Bitch lying on me like she tired. I'ma have to run and call Kamaya. Stirring up the pot, jambalaya. I'm drill, hey. One time, if I 2 times, then I like her. Yeah, 3 times, I'm a wife. It ain't safe for the black or the white girl. It ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. Tell your man pipe up, pipe up. And advance from the safe in your face when you say, my dance turn the shit into money. Some money time, if I 2 times, then I like her. If I 3 times, I'm a wife her. It ain't safe for the black or the white girl. It ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. Tell your man pipe up, pipe up. And advance from the safe in your face when you say money dance, turn this shit into a nightclub. Hey, yeah, me and get some money, get some money. Hey, me and get some money, get some money. Yeah, me and get some money. Hey, yeah, G and get some money.
Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Remix. That shit we can touch on the sun is up, all of you get pro when the gun is up. This that East Coast. Call me Mr.
Let me give him a
East
friendly
Coast.
reminder. Y'all already know the guy gotta talk every single time I come here. Now I gotta do it. Yes, I gotta do it. And I gotta kill him and I gotta hit him. Yes, you know it. Gotta make them stupid. Only got 41 seconds as a given. Shit. Every second bitch I gotta use it. Sorry, but I blew it and I can't get the microphone and I make up lose it. And I make jump in the back. She in the back of the truck. Little mommy wanna and she really wanna. When I finish with it, then we go in the back of the club and we do this shit again. Pronto. Hit the better to booty to beat it like a bongo. Banging on the like a name Alonzo. Head game crazy to make it a head honcho. Man, cause I took his bitch and now we thinking macho. Somebody better call a cop cell for me when I'm inside of that little condo. Put them in the box in the cargo. Cargo? Shut it down, fake bitch. Throw a bottle and you shut it mouth. Come and follow and you stand up on the couch. Let us swallow. No, we in the house. He's cool.
1031, that's where my zip is. Live in high Ireland, up in the trenches. Walk through a bodega like I ain't got riches. Walk through a bodega like I ain't got. Come on. Don't do it for the haters, I do it for the bitches. My flow, I kill rap. Y'all nowadays a sweet ass.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. When the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion won her belt, no one knew what to expect from the fighter with the exciting style and unyielding confidence. Yet since that memorable title-winning night, she has successfully defended the belt multiple times, and she shows no signs of slowing down as her next title defense approaches. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
It's a women's bantamweight championship fight between Ronda Rousey and Juliana Pena. Well, this is a belt that has changed hands quite a bit, and this #1 bantamweight contender believes it will again here tonight as she makes the walk for this title fight. She believes this title shot should have come earlier. She's not caught up in all that now, hasn't been during fight week. She's focused on the champion, and you see her staring her down right now. Crowd going crazy. She believes she is the best bantamweight in the world and believes in a matter of moments here, she will be the new champion.
As she makes her way to the octagon right now, her preparation has been perfect. She is in fantastic shape, she is focused, she is motivated, and she believes she will leave this cage tonight as the new champion of the world.
Well, this belt has changed hands quite a bit, but not since it's been held down by this young woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC world legacy as one of our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. Both fighters are 34. Pena will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around. You ready? You ready?
Will we crown a new UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion tonight? Let's find out. All right, so here we go with round 1 of this UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. This is the fight that fans really wanted to see. The consensus top 2 135ers in the world. The champion doesn't necessarily see it that way. She believes she is a level up. She has defended the title in the past. That is a great source of confidence for her as she tries to remain the hunted here at 135 pounds. Gets a punch there, Joe. All right, first round is underway now, and you got to watch out for her powerful overhand punches. Most fighters in this division, they know what's...
Oh! This could be it. There's a nice inside leg kick. She might try to finish this fight here. Nasty combinations here.
Well, the right hand has been there for her tonight at times. Not that
nice
time.
Inside leg kick.
Back and forth we go.
Oh! What a leg kick. And pummels under and out of double underhooks.
Working on a single leg here. There's the single.
She moves into full mount. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
And you get caught with that punch. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
She's now working from side control. Nice.
2 minutes to go.
She's now established side control again. Oh, hammer fist, that one landed. She moves to half guard.
Well, you got to try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch.
She's inside control. Excellent movement here on the ground. Both hooks in. In half guard now.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Pena.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Hip escape, nice hip escape. Nasty elbow lands to the head. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. And mounts again. Full mount.
Nice punch by Ronda Rousey. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
She's moved into side control. In half guard. This is crazy.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
This next round, we really want to focus on ground control. To set up your takedown. I want you to maintain a dominant.
There's a nice leg kick. And here's another beautiful leg kick. And there's another excellent leg kick. You could really see how awesome that round was by these highlights.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, round two. Inside leg kick is there by Ronda Rousey. Oh, you know about her kick. She's got him going tonight. Well, the question that has always followed this fighter is what will other fighters do when the striking catches up with the wrestling? I think we might get some answers here tonight because she has left her gym that was largely rooted in wrestling to align herself with one of the best striking camps in the game. They feel like they have taken what was a moldable product and already turned her into one of the better strikers in this division. Perhaps that's pre-fight hyperbole. We'll find out here in a moment. Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Rousey. Oh, and with urgency, she is back up again. Rousey gets caught with that punch. How about that shot?
Nasty leg kick lands. There's a nice inside leg kick.
Another knockdown! Oh, straight right.
Nice head kick.
Well,
brutal leg kick. That's it. The fight's over. She kept attacking with those leg kicks all night long, and finally her opponent could take no more, and she wins by leg kick stoppage.
Yeah, Joe, an outstanding flurry at the end of this fight. It was the one big strike she landed that started it all. She got the knockdown and then seized the opportunity. She jumped in and ultimately forced the referee stoppage. So defensively, certainly for that fighter, she left a little bit to be desired with her performance. But again, all credit to the offense here. Got the knockdown and made sure to follow it up.
Let's see it one more time.
Well, there she is in full celebration mode now after the TKO victory here tonight, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. And I'm not sure there's any 135er in the world right now that can beat this woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Migliano's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Ronda Rousey.
So there she is, the undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, and what a way to get the job done here tonight as she gets her hand raised by way of the TKO. That #1 contender had nothing for her here tonight, and I'm not sure I've never seen a corner happier than they are right now. They knew this was going to be a tough fight, but she certainly proved yet again she is the elite, she is the hunted at 135 pounds. Congratulations to the Bantamweight Queen.
Push me away, you won't catch me in the gym. I'm about to push me some weight, you won't catch me in the gym. I'm about to owe me no check. I don't care if you were my daddy. Bitch, I'ma cut off your neck. You got the BDs and S's. That's when they get a little crowded. My chains, they fight for attention. My neck of the